Hi everyone, welcome back. It is time for episode 4, I believe. I think it's 4. It should be 4. It is 4. I really liked the last episode. I thought it was just a really good episode for a lot of the characters, including Dawson. I think he's, so far, a really well written season 4 character. And I'm looking forward to watching the relationship between Joey and Pacey blossom, and hopefully a friendship in the future for Dawson and Pacey, and just kind of the storylines for everyone else. I want Jen to find happiness in whatever form it is. Jack, we haven't got to. Andy seems happy, but we haven't got much, so I'd hope to see more. Gail and Mitch, Grams, everyone. I want everyone in the episode more and more. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Of course, if you want full reactions to Dawson's Creek and other shows that I have on my Patreon, I will leave a link in the description box below and right here.
I'm bored.
Good.
Then study, Pacey.
You were supposed to be concerned about me in light of the recent tragedy I've suffered.
Oh, please, Pacey.
A little boredom. Now keep reading.
I'm serious.
Yeah,
here,
and
Joe.
also
What's the
just
point of reading a
study.
book about the future when the future in the book is already the past?
Everybody's future then becomes the past.
And when it gets here, turns out it's okay. Except for that whole Boy George thing. But who could have predicted that, huh?
Boy George. Okay.
Maybe I'll just go to one of those fictional colleges.
Like the one in the show?
Lame high school TV shows. Just in time to save the franchise. All of a sudden it turns out that there's this amazing world-class college just right around the corner.
I feel like they might be talking about Buffy in this moment and themselves, considering someone I saw recently said season 3 was the last good season.
Well, I did until I realized how many little forms I was gonna have to fill out. But
Does Jen do well in class?
I know it's not gonna help me get into college, but I did start this thing.
To help with a scholarship.
it's done.
I am so glad that I did this early action thing.
When weren't you going to do it early?
The aptitude test says I'm well suited for a career in law enforcement. It's obviously in some serious need of retooling.
Or maybe following your family's footsteps?
Actually, the first person in my family to even apply to college.
That can work to your advantage.
That really can, actually.
The top?
Number 4. And your board scores are phenomenal.
4? Who's ahead of her?
Practically any place in the country.
That's amazing.
Oh, the Ivies, Georgetown, Duke, Stanford. I mean, these schools accept only a minuscule amount of the people that apply.
That's true. That's just very rare.
Oh yeah, soda at the malt shop? That's what people do for fun around here in Pleasantville, right?
Drew, I'm gonna say this in the nicest way possible.
I forget that they know each other back from New York.
Use me to your friend.
Well, that's because you already seem to know my friends. They knew that you were here before I did, and they didn't warn me. I wonder why that is, huh?
But they don't know that you know each other, right?
1 milkshake, 2 straws, ketchup on all times.
Why would anyone want to share a milkshake with you? I feel like you'd have Rohypnol in it.
At least I hope so. I really need this job. I was tending bar all summer up in Provincetown, and now that the tourists are gone, bye-bye job.
That happens.
Anything?
Oh, why? Good luck with the job interview.
You know, Gretchen, everything certainly looks great on paper, but I do have one more question. What are your plans for school?
Forgetting that she's known her since she was a kid.
Getting late. You know what, Gretchen? Instant decision time here. Can you start tomorrow?
Yes.
Well, good luck, but I want to know the reason why you're not going back.
You know Miss Watson, the college advisor?
Yeah.
She actually called Harvard for me.
Whoa, really?
The woman she spoke to not only said that everything looked good, but she remembered my essay. My essay out of thousands.
Is she the top of the class, the number 1?
Break's over, let's go!
Duty calls.
Okay.
I wonder if he's the way he is because overachiever sister, and he feels maybe he doesn't add up or equate to her in terms of schooling. Oh, I heard that.
Really sorry, Jack.
Usually when this happens, the actor in real life has hurt themselves.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, like, where have you been?
You're
I
getting
mean,
someplace
wow.
great. They'll give you tons of financial aid, and everything will be perfect.
Yeah, that's what I thought too until yesterday.
Yeah, she was kind of giving that speech where It's not looking good for her.
I had a meeting with a new college advisor. So? I'm fourth.
No, Joey needs to be like first or second.
You know, concert violinist, or they won the Westinghouse Science Prize, or their legacies like Andy. I mean...
That's really true. You really have to, in the US, do so much more just to get into a place.
Dress is casual, but not that casual. You might want to go home first. Spiff yourself up a little. Okay? See you later.
Fuck you.
Aren't as bad as you think they are.
Poor Jack, he's holding his own.
Injury could be a really good thing.
Oh, yeah, let me guess. They give me more time to work on my applications?
Yeah, of course. Because this is Andy, she will not let it drop.
Consider that this whole experience could make a really great essay topic.
Yeah.
How?
I found out yesterday that I'm fourth. My class rank, I'm fourth.
I just want to know who's ahead of her.
That's your problem? That's not a problem. If anything, that's a reason to quit studying.
Pacey, not the right thing to say.
It's just that I always thought that if I did well in school, that these doors would open for me.
She'd have more options, and she's finding out she doesn't.
Look, we should just all have your problems, you know?
Pacey, what is going on with you this season?
Look at that, there he is, our host. You know, on a good day, he'll ruin your chances of getting into the college of your choice, convince you he's the sausage king of Chicago, and wreck your father's carpet.
Yeah, that's a bit weird.
I don't think I need to go any further than that.
I don't know, you might need to. We need to know a bit more.
Because as you so rightly pointed out, I am a guy. And if I'm going to get in trouble for being a guy, I think I should at least get to act like one every once in a while.
Then I have one.
Advance permission and approval.
Okay, Pacey. Okay. He backtracked on that really quickly. Oh yeah, she's having a bit too much fun.
So, number 4 with a bullet, huh? Any reeling and friends have already established a betting pool.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, they would.
12 years of being a total control freak about school, practically giving myself an ulcer, hunting snails and building balsa wood bridges. And where does that get me? Fourth.
She is so stressed, but I am shocked that she wasn't a little bit higher than fourth.
Aren't you the same girl who wanted to be an anthropologist or an oceanographer?
Dawson, do you have any idea how much money anthropologists make?
Well, now? Oh, they bet him?
Find the old ball and chain right now. I think I started talking to Dawson. Oh, no, wait. That's wrong.
I want to know how he knows Pacey. From Joey? Or just being around? She is really drunk.
Is here good?
Yes, here's good.
Yeah, she is drunk.
Good. Because I...
Last time someone got up here or in a place like this, they fell to their death. Do not do this.
I mean, we're not really friends. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay.
I think we are. Do you think we are?
You are.
Oh,
I love you.
Oh, she's so drunk.
I know, Joey, you love everybody tonight.
Oh, she's so stressed.
Okay, and what about his father?
I was about to say, where's the dad? He's clearly not in the picture.
I guess he ran off with some new age chippy. Nice, huh?
Yep, so they have no money. So many people. And I just want to know whose house this is.
Well, except here. Because if you would have looked here, you would have found us.
Joey is one of those sarcastic drunks.
Some people like salad dressing on the salad. And some people like it on the side.
Which one is she?
What do you say
Does
that
she?
we get out of here? All right?
Yeah.
I've got somebody that
She's started to fade away from the happy drunk into sad, depressed.
Stay here. Before anyone leaves this spot, we have a very important question to answer.
Which is what?
Where do we really see ourselves in 5 years?
5
All right,
years, who knows?
I plan to be starting work on my master's thesis on men necessary.
Wow.
And I guess
guess I'll be in PR. Because, I mean, that's all I've really ever been good at in life is painting a happy face on disaster.
PR's a good place to be.
Okay, you're up.
She doesn't know. That's scary for her.
Okay, you guys, come on. Right here, right now, let's make a deal. In 5 years, we'll get back together and we'll see if any of these predictions actually came true.
It's the 5 years thing. Oh, she's wonky.
Kicking his ass and your friendly neighborhood coworker decides to change the stakes on me.
To cause trouble.
We can just leave.
Leave? There's a half-naked chick in the room.
It's just a game. Up until now.
The way she said it.
Because you're forcing me to make the ultimate guy maneuver.
Oh, the caveman lift. He actually did the right thing by doing that, because she was very drunk.
Turned out not be so horrible.
Is this 16 Candles? Clearly it's a reference to a very famous 80s movie. Did you steal it, though?
What the hell is this?
Of course he would offer drugs.
I want your present, Drew.
Fine.
But it's gonna come back. I know it is.
Before I have to drag you kicking and screaming, but now you want to be carried?
No. I love drunk Joey.
I've been doing some thinking.
Yeah.
Eyes crossed.
Maybe I just want to stay here.
Really? Here?
I mean, look, it's really beautiful here, and
You should explore.
I haven't made the slightest bit of sense all night, even before you were drunk.
I want to be with you, Pacey. I want to stay.
She's afraid because he's not going to college that she'll lose him and fall behind.
Staying here would be a really stupid idea, considering I don't plan to be here. I plan to be wherever you are.
Which is what Bessie said, that he'll follow you.
You can give me the eyes, it's just not gonna work.
It's gonna work. No time for talking. Lift her up.
Halfway, that's it, I swear. I'm not kidding, my back's killing me here.
Guess more than halfway?
Rain check?
Oh, we're not gonna drink. But for every quarter that I bounce into that glass,
Oh, we did this
you're
game.
gonna tell me one thing that's bothering you.
Oh, damn, she's good.
It's a spill.
Come on.
Earlier this evening, my mother accused me of wanting to go to school in California so that I could run away from my problems.
Which is true. Damn.
Don't make me answer this.
Oh, because it involves her brother? Or her. She's the reason.
I've seen how much she loves him.
No, we are talking about Jerry and Pacey.
But you know what my teacher said was the most bogus line in Hollywood cinema?
What?
There's no place like home.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And Oz is...
Technicolor.
And sure, it has its
Yeah.
problems.
And
You know, poppy fields.
But it's not home. It's exciting. It's new.
Along the way, you make friends. Good friends. With people that you never even knew existed when you were growing up.
That's so true.
So what are you doing here?
Well, he better get a quarter into the cup.
There's a quarter in that glass.
Never have.
You're not even gonna let me try?
Oh, you can try, but you're gonna have to use your own money.
Oh. Sneaky to not answer the question.
I don't think that's fair.
Well, that's too bad.
That was a college-centric episode, which understandable because they are facing, the what-ifs now because it's their last year. It's going to be tangible. And it is very interesting how it's going. So Andy is already being told thumbs up. And Joey is being told, let's be realistic about your possibilities. And her being fourth as well can strike a chord, because I know a lot of people are going, oh, that's great. But for someone like Joey, it's like, it's not. I don't come from a certain background. These extracurricular activities we don't really see her do. So her grades are fantastic, clearly. But the option is you might not get into the Ivy Leagues. But at least Pacey would follow her. Which we knew. Bessie was right straight away. But yeah, it was really fun and interesting to see how everyone was dealing with it. Because Andy's was kind of happy about her outcome, but then pushing Jack because of all the things she's worried about. So obviously she's micromanaging what he can do. He's got that fear of, the only thing I have is football. And then that's taken away via injury, and I'm just the gay kid. And I think he focuses so much on it because of the time period and the place he's in. And we don't know exactly what his grades are like. So I'm sure he's also afraid that he can't achieve what he wants. Jen didn't seem to have any worry, if I'm being honest. So I'm guessing she tests really well and does really well in class because she was kind of carefree, right? Jen didn't seem to be worried. We know Pacey he just doesn't have options, really. I think he's the one who's not going to go to college, right? It's such a shame that he doesn't, but I can't see an outcome where he gets into college considering his grades and how he is. And then Dawson is running, and he knows it. And it's nice that his mum calls him out and that he can talk to Gretchen, because obviously that was a really nice moment. But yeah, we have to see where Dawson's going to end up, because I envision him in film school, because that's what he wants to do. Plus, he does film school. Once you get into college, we're going to see how he's going to get dissected for what he likes. I can still see him going back to it, even if he's a bit unsure right now. And then there's Drew. How I felt about him, I imagine when I first saw the episodes that I saw in season 4, it's going to be the same. I just don't like the guy, but he's not supposed to be likable. That's the whole point of his character. He comes in, he's a whirlwind, he's a tornado, he creates all this chaos so that there's storylines for later on, because the drug thing, the ecstasy pills, is clearly going to come back. They're foreshadowing it for a later date. There were references to 80s movies. It felt very 90s, even though it's early noughties. It felt very much American Pie and all those type of movies, the way it was set out. Just the whole voiceover and ADRs and people talking as well was very prominent of, say, Not Another Teen Movie and all of those type of things. And it was like, whoa. Drew, yeah, there's a bit of, his father ran off and they don't have money. Little sob story that they're trying to do, but then he does that. And if Jen takes it, I can see Jen forgetting about them and then thinking to take them after something happens, like a fight or fallout, an incident, or just Drew dragging her back in because she's clearly attracted to him. And I really thought it was going to be Joey. It's clearly going to be Jen. So there's that whole being attracted to him, remembering her past, falling back into those old habits, because it's not actually been that long since she left. It's a couple of years that 2-3 years since she left home, or left New York, NYC. And I can see someone like Andy stressing out, finding the tablets, and it messing up their friendship group and something drastic happening. Especially because Andy's this whole, I want to get into college and early admissions, which I can see happening. Yeah. And then Pacey was another interesting one. I felt it ended really well for Pacey's character at the end. The Pacey that understands, caring, talks. It was the Pacey of season 3. And then, he also wasn't drinking. The guys weren't drinking. But I will say I guess it's to highlight that he knows he's not got a future in college. But when she was talking about it and he kind of zoned out, and he was like, well, 4th place, and that's what you're worried about. It's like, I didn't like that moment from Pacey, because Pacey's usually, though he makes jokes, is a lot more considerate. And then the Pacey that I loved in season 2 and 3 was there at the end for Jerry. And it was just really sweet. And Jerry just going through the roller coaster of being drunk was a lot of fun to watch. I actually felt it was probably a big reprieve for Katie Holmes to just let loose as Jerry. And I love that Andy, Jen, and Jerry. There's so many J's and O's, and E's. So many. But I'm glad that they all came together and they had a little bit of fun. And she was like, when did we become friends, Jed? Because it's true. They are just now friends. It just happened. Like, they weren't even that close half season ago. But now it's just happened. Andy's there. They're all great friends. They had a bit of fun. They spoke about the 5 years, which is such a fascinating thing, isn't it? Where will you see yourself in 5 years' time? And then those 5 years are gone like that. And then you're going, well, where am I going to be in the next 5? It's just really scary when you realise how much time has passed. Like, and then you're like, oh, maybe I wish I was back to those days. But that you can't. Your past is your past. And it's the whole thing as well of not being friends. Because obviously they're all going to go into their own journeys. And this is kind of the last season where I imagine they're really going to be a group of friends. Because they're going to go to different colleges. They're not going to see each other. I can really see it being like split into Joey and then obviously Pacey and Dawson and then whoever she becomes friends with at college, and then I can see Jen and Jack going somewhere else and kind of their own storylines, which is kind of hard to do in a show like this because I like it when they're all together. But still a fun episode in parts. Thank you for watching.